Hey viewers, welcome to another game with the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing Ezreal, who is playing a normal game with blind pick in, well, I don't know, what ELO? No, it's not really ELO yet. He is level 28, so not level 30 yet. He is practicing his Ezreal and he asked me to take a look at it. And I mainly picked it because it actually said Spectator mode on in the title. And as I said, I will be prioritizing these replays in a little bit, so next week or so. So if you haven't turned it on yet, go to your League of Legends replay software, so LoL replay, open it up and go to the top right to the gear icon that is there. It says options, click it, turn on the observer mode, and we're actually on the other team. Wow. It says spectator mode or enable spectator mode replays. Something like that. Make sure there's an X in the box, so tag the box. And then it should all be okay. So as you can see, this is different from what we saw in the other games. And I am going to be able to turn it off, someone said, with interface visibility. Oh, excellent. Don't want that. No, I don't want that either. Blue frames, purple frames, scoreboard. That's that.
Minions have spawned.
Chat. Yeah, I do want to chat. Nah, well, don't really need to. Target frame. What's that? Don't care. Oh, excellent. Thank you. Whoever said that, that is an excellent suggestion. That was exactly what I wanted. This is what I needed. And now I can target champions. I can still do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that still doesn't work, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yes. They shut it off. Excellent work. The people from... yeah, we have one more. The people from LoL Replay finally turned off the 1, 2, 3, 4 as the speed controls. Now we have plus and minus, and I didn't know this, I just noticed it, but they released a new version today, and that apparently has that in it. And this is so amazing. I'm so excited. So yeah, we're going to watch mainly the bottom lane and go make trips into other lanes where we can. Because obviously I can. Yeah. So we have the Shaco jungle. We have Shaco jungle on the enemy team, and we have Sion jungle on our team here. Sion, who is yeah, building nothing yet. So I'm assuming he will go for AP, but he may very well go for AD. I don't know. It's kind of the same. So that was a completely blind skill shot. We can see that now. Because we have observer mode. Yeah, I'm so glad with that, man. I love it so much. So yeah, it's not observer mode, it's spectator mode. Oh, come on, I need to remember that. And there was a first blood going down somewhere in top lane. I can actually go back to it if I want to. So I can skip back in this replay and go to the fight here. I'll skip back a little further. So yeah, we see both of them at about half health. Jarvan is a little bit ahead. Jarvan engaging here in the fight, actually going to have no problem getting that Jax. And yeah, really easy first blood there. Not really any problems. And we are going back to this bottom lane now. So that's the excellence about this, well, about this. And yeah, I'll show you the directed camera, which is, hang on, that's D. So, and then you will see that it's not a very good tool to watch games, because it jumps from one lane to the other all the time. And yeah, it doesn't really show you anything because yeah, it focuses on the champions way too much, and yeah, so it focuses on the champion that's taking the damage instead of seeing the entire fight. In this case, it does see the entire fight. And yeah, now it's following Ashe instead of just standing back and looking at what the rest is doing. So Ezreal backing off there because obviously he doesn't want to tower dive for that. Although he could, because he has Soraka with him. And Soraka does have a level 2 heal, which gives him, let's see, 140 health and 45 bonus armor. And yeah, we see Shaco coming in. They do spot him. They spot him really late, but they still spot him. So Shaco running out, going to run to middle. He gets clicked. So, or he gets pinged rather, and Veigar backing off. Excellent communication within the team, because just because you saw someone doesn't mean that your teammates did. So Ashe is coming back. She probably bought some new items. No, she only has the Doran's Blade. She can actually start off with the Doran's Blade just like Ezreal. Ezreal going for the boots and potions anyway, which is the super safe option. But especially with Soraka in the lane, you really don't need that at all. You can just do whatever. And yeah, Shaco going by here, completely invisible, and does realize he has been spotted. And is actually going to go back to his jungle. So let's see what this guy is building. Oh, he's just building some more armor. So that's not really interesting. And Ezreal is now, yeah, going onto hang on. So we have, oh, that's his innate. So 2-1-1 on the skills. We can see everyone's skills 1-2-1, 1-1-1. So she's only level 3, and 0-2-2 on Soraka. Yeah, so going to have to learn to work with this a little bit. So going for the really defensive build here on Sona, which is generally not a good idea. You normally want to go really aggressive with Sona, so get as many levels in the queue as possible. Not use the E too much, because it's not very useful in the early game. And yeah, a very bad ultimate there from what's her name, Cassiopeia, but she is going to finish that off with the help of Ashe. But that was really not good enough. Hang on, let's rewind that. So we will see that she misuses the ultimate because she actually came in. I thought she was on the other team, but yeah, well. Flashes, and should have ulted immediately, because Soraka, well, Soraka turned towards the Cassiopeia, and that should have been a stun and not slow. And obviously that would have been better, but yeah, well, she still does the damage with her ultimate. So she's already level 6, and she got her first skill there, I think. Yep. Well, she didn't actually grab the kill, Ashe grabbed the kill, but Ashe currently at 17 minions versus Ezreal's 38, so is really being pushed out of the lane. That is partly due to the fact that this Sona is building defensive spells. It seems like a logical choice. If you're being outlaned, if you're being pushed, if you're being harassed, you go for the heal, but that is the wrong reaction. Your reaction should be, I need to be more aggressive, I need to take this lane back. And you do that by going aggressive as a support, so not supporting your Ashe. Ashe should have gone health potions when she went back. I don't know if I can see how much gold she has. I probably can. Yeah, so she has 1100 gold. She hasn't spent anything yet. And can they see this ward in the bush when they step in the bush? That's always the big question. So no, I don't think they can, but anyhow, yeah, we see from the amount of money everyone has that this guy, the Jarvan, is doing very well, and the Ezreal and Veigar are doing very well too. So the Cassiopeia, even though she got an assist here, really not doing too well. 1800 gold, 200 gold behind already, 300 on this guy, and even 400 on this guy. And oh, sorry. Yeah, you saw it, I didn't. It was in range. But he did get the kill on that Sona. So yeah, I was kind of watching whatever the gold values were. And I want to switch those back to the items. So yeah, I like the cleaner thing here. We can see pretty much what the scores are. I would like to have the score over here, but obviously that is not possible, at least not for now. But yeah, it would be nice to have that. I don't know if I can... Hang on, everything has a hotkey, so I should be able to find... No, it doesn't have a hotkey. It probably does have a hotkey, but I just don't know it. It's 3-2 and the purple team is actually 300 gold ahead because of the last hitting. So making up for that one kill easily. And with Shaco going into the enemy jungle here. And he is going to counter jungle a little bit. The Scion is coming, but he's not going to be in time to do anything about this. And yeah, cleaning out that entire camp, which is not smart, but yeah, well, by cleaning out the entire camp, Scion is not even going to notice anything happen. And yeah, I did catch this kill, even though that was purely coincidental. And this seems to be a dangerous situation, but not entirely. So I would like the ability, yeah, there needs to be some design done on how you display all of the values, because this is way too big. But without anything like it is now, I have no vision over what's happening here, for example. So Jarvan, yeah, as I said, it looked kind of dangerous. Jarvan is dominating this lane, it seems. He is 2 kills up, and he is well, they're equal on minions, so that's kind of good. But yeah, he is dominating this lane over the Jax, and Jax is definitely having some trouble. And you can see that Jarvan is just waiting for him to overextend, and yeah, he is going to die here. That really wasn't necessary. You could have just queued him. But hey. Whatever, right? Whatever gets you the kill. So yeah, Jarvan getting another kill there. And definitely ahead in gold now. Well, he already was ahead. He had the most gold in the game. Now that is Ezreal after he picked up that kill. And of course he's been last hitting like a boss. Actually, yeah, I think he is doing quite well with his 77 here. 77, most of the rest is 55. So, and especially Ashe is not doing too hot. 28 minions. And that is, of course, because this is a lower level game. So yeah, all in all, it is for me it is a lot more useful to watch the replays like this. So yeah, the ward in the bush has paid off several times, and yeah, Shaco jumping through that, and does not have his deceive up now. And is he going to manage to escape? No stun here. No, it's 1 second away. And no, they're not going to be able to do anything here, because this red is obviously gone. So, the purple team coming in to go a little bit more aggressive here. The Cassiopeia ult not doing anything, not even doing a little bit of damage that matters. And now this would have been the perfect moment to ult, but she already used it, and yeah, you can't use it twice in a row. So Veigar doing a much better job using his ultimate. And yeah, they are going to back off. I think Veigar still has a chance to do something here, especially if he knew there were no wards here. And Ashe is just going to stay here, going to farm up, and she's going to miss this minion. See? Could already tell. So instead of picking up that minion, then the other one, and then the big one, she decided to auto-attack one of them like 5 times. And yeah, misses that one as well. Going to miss this one. Yep. Going to miss this one too. Oh no, she did pick one up. Did you see that? She picked up 2 out of 6. Woohoo! And yeah, obviously Soraka is going to have a hard time dealing with this, but she is going to manage to pick up 3 already. And actually should have used the infuse on this. So let's see this kill. Yeah, once again a pretty standard kill. And yeah, so close. But Jack's not managing to do anything against Jarvan. Yep. I guess he should just play a ranged champion instead of a melee champion here. And even with the ranged champion, Jarvan can still ruin your day, so it's not like it's an answer to everything, it's just a solution to the problem that a lot of people have with melee champions, that they get hit quite a lot. So they lose a lot of HP due to just random attacks from their enemies. And well, what do we have here now? Ezreal wants to go aggressive because he knows he's ahead. What did he actually buy? Here you see all of the items, hang on. So you can browse that if you want to. So he's going for Sheen and Phage going into the Trinity Force, which is a fine choice for Ezreal. There are 2 kind of paths of thinking here. Okay, we missed the kill again. And yeah, 2 paths of thinking. You can either go for AD or you can go for Trinity Force. And I wonder how this is going. Yeah, that's not really how we wanted that to go. Obviously getting nuked down by the Cassiopeia Jarvan combo. Not really what you want to happen there. No, Veigar should really just stay in his lane, farm up, and because now he's missing all of this farm. And Cassiopeia is missing that too, but that's her problem. And yeah, they now get another kill here. Didn't even realize Jax was here because he was hidden behind the I think it's called coin, the Cassiopeia coin. And now of course he dies again. So this kind of nice to see that this works so smoothly. Going back a few seconds and being able to see what happened to get the kill. So in this case, a gank coming in from Shaco, and with Cassiopeia and Jarvan already there, it was a pretty easy 3 versus 1. Obviously, you're going to win that, but you are going to lose Dragon. So, have to ask yourself: is it worth killing this 0-4 dude, who's now 0-5? In exchange for Dragon? And the answer would be no, it is not. So obviously they are going to pick up this this turret because Jax lost his lane so hard that there really isn't any doubt about that. Come on, stun! No, not getting the stun off. And yeah, so Sion dying in his jungle because Shaco was waiting for him. And what's Sion building anyway?
Team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, we already knew that. So he is building Wriggle's Lantern, which he really doesn't need, but yeah, okay. I mean, he has his shield. If you just build AP on him, you can just explode the shield on everything. But I guess it helps you with the minions and with your jungling, well, strength, speed, jungling speed. Let's call it that. Is there a... Yeah, there is a game timer. So I would like to see the game timer and the score over here. Just small, not that I have to put up this entire screen just to see those things. Or what's even worse in my opinion, this. Oh, it is so ugly. I'm sorry to say it. It is very well drawn, but it really doesn't fit the game. And especially not the... well... the fact that I'm trying to watch the game. So he does get to jump out of that and is going to go aggressive a little bit too early because there is a jungler incoming and they are going to be able to stun and pick off this dude. So Sion now tanky enough to take this this damage and not have any problems. And yeah, for the rest, Cassiopeia coming in, again not doing a whole lot, even though she is supposed to be the carry here. She has a little bit of AP going, 100 AP, which is fine. It's not a whole lot, but it is fine. And now we see the jungle coming in. We see Shaco standing in the bush, trying to gank this lane. No, that's not the right one. You know the right one because he has the runes on him, the buff. So Cassiopeia picking up that kill on Ezreal. Ezreal should have just ignored the Soraka. Soraka's either going to get out or not going to get out. Oh wow, so much damage. Yeah. She's either going to get out or not going to get out, but there's nothing Ezreal can change about that, so he should have just ran all the way over here and come back over here and not run back to try to grab that. So yeah, I would love to go back, but I'm afraid people are going to say that I rewind too often. What I want to do, by the way, with this is people who actually have trouble understanding what they did wrong. Or how to gank, or what went wrong in a gank, for example. Those kind of small game situations, we can analyze them from different angles. So from, well, from all kinds of different players, how they watch the game, because I can also turn on the vision of different. I don't know. Let's do it like this. I can turn off on the vision of the blue team, of the purple team, and of everyone together. So you can see that there's a difference in well, what you can see, what you can't see. And for example, the ward placement here, although it has proven to be very nice against Shaco, it is not the best. The better position would be either over here or over here. Well, over here would be the best, where the other ward is. And that ward shouldn't be there, but that's beside the point. Yeah, the ward doesn't give you enough of a warning for the mid laner coming in. So here you see the mid laner coming in, and now they get the warning. But now it's already too late to back out. And he's going to jump over her. She didn't ult, that was a shame. But they are going to stun him. And he should be fine. Oh man, 3 stuns, really? Well, slow 2 stuns, I guess. And did Soraka not have a heal? Or she used her ultimate, I know that, but yeah, she must have healed him already. And unfortunately, our Ezreal does not have the heal up. No, heal still 50 seconds cooldown now. And wow, every time he ults he gets a kill. That is so amazing. So yeah, he does have 320 AP, where this guy has 119. And you can see the difference there. It is a huge difference in, well, how far you are in this game. And obviously, Cassiopeia not doing too hot. So let's see the minion kills and such. Cassiopeia currently at 89, with Veigar at 110, so 20 minions behind. Yeah, that is quite a big deal. And yeah, for the rest, I think the 62 to 125, that's pretty clear who won that. Even though he is 2-2, and yeah, so he died twice, but he didn't die twice because of that. He still has a lot of gold. So seeing here the gold 5-7, that's actually the second highest on his team and the third highest in the game. So Jarvan is very high up. He has 113 minions, 5 kills. So yeah, that is going to amount to a whole lot. And once again Cassiopeia coming in. It is kind of getting boring here. She's camping this lane so much, and Veigar should really use that to his advantage and push the lane, ignore this bottom lane, and Jarvan even coming in here. But they do want to get this Ezreal, and for some reason they keep trying to kill him all game. Yeah, they did see this guy coming, and he is going to try to go into this. Oh, come on! Finish the Ashe! Yeah, going after that a little bit too late. Has to use his flash now. And yeah, this was really not good for Veigar. Because Veigar is not good against someone like Jarvan. Wow, that was already up again? Wow. Yeah, he really should just back off, because this is really dangerous. If Jarvan jumps on you, and he's going to, there we go, then you're dead. Exactly. And yeah, I said that before it actually happened, and he didn't actually use his ultimate, but had he used his ultimate it would have been even easier. You shouldn't try to do those clever little things like that. Just ignore the fact that they're there and just go farm in front of your turret. That way they have to run all the way through your turret. You still have your what's it called? Arcane shift. You still have that available.
Killing spree.
I'm going for 5-1-4-2 now. So yeah, because he used his flash, by the way, yeah, he used his flash in the chase of Ashe over here, and therefore, yeah, had some trouble getting out of this one. But yeah, if you have your arcane flash up and you're going to farm over here, they can still tower dive you from the back, but then there's nothing you can do about it. You know that you didn't make the play mistake. In this case, he definitely made the play mistake. And yeah, if you're farming over here, and they come over here and try to kill you, you run behind your turret, they have to follow you in, and then if Jarvan ults you or something else happens, you also have your flash up, so you should be fine, at least for a little bit. So we are currently 1 tower down over here and 1-2 over there, so it is kind of equal. Let's put up the scorecard once more. No, that's not the right one. This one, it's 29k gold to 27.8k gold. So even though there are 5 kills difference, the purple team is still ahead. And that's something a lot of people don't see. How it is a difference when you kill people and how many times you kill them in a row. Because this Jax died 8 times in a row. That means it says 8 kills on the scoreboard, but really the gold is only for like 4, maybe. So Jarvan coming in, I once again thought he was on the other team, but that is my mistake obviously. I'm not used to the fact that our team is not the blue team. And oh, Ashe going really low, and that's way too aggressive. That was way too aggressive. But Ash going really low there, has to back out. And yeah, I think he knows, he knew that he made several mistakes. This one was definitely a mistake that shouldn't have been made. Yeah, that was way too aggressive. You can see, if we go back, it would actually will allow me to go back. And it froze. That is excellent. So we are going to restart. I have no idea where we are in the game because, well, this clock is here somewhere. So I'm going to have to just watch the video again and then see where we were. I will be right back. So here we are once again, and the gang coming in. Yeah, it is now about half a day later because I couldn't get it to work, and I finally do have it working now. So the Ashe almost going down and Ezreal definitely overextending there. This is the moment where we left off. This is where it froze, and yeah, it seems to be fine this time. I had to do this several times for some reason, and hopefully it will stick this time and just keep going. So I don't really know why it worked like that, why it froze, but yeah, well, nothing you can say about that. Can have so many reasons. So anyhow, the Jarvan getting an easy kill there. And yeah, he has been doing very well. He is 8-0 currently, with Jax being 0-8. And it kind of might have something to do with each other. And Veigar just getting the kill back. Oh. And wow, this Jarvan is so strong here. And once again, Ezreal doing the damage to Ashe, but not managing to do anything. This time not overextending, because Jarvan is still there, and Jarvan is going to smash his face in if he tries that again. But Jarvan is really such a monster. Even though he has no... Well, he has nothing. I mean, he has no damage items. He had 20 attack damage here, 23 here. So, for some reason this doesn't say attack damage, it just says damage. But, yeah, not really able to do anything with that. Oh, come on! Yes, he does pick up the kill this time. And, yeah, Jarvan is just, yeah, one of those characters that really doesn't have to have any attack damage to do well, and those characters, in my opinion, are, yeah, just not well designed. If you can kill someone this easily without any attack damage, then there is something wrong with the design of the character. But hey, it's the way they want it, and wow, Ezreal doing all the work, and then Soraka stealing the kill. Oh man, that was an excellent kill steal. So it is 19-13 now. The purple team is still ahead. And yeah, even though they're 6 kills behind, they are still ahead in gold. Although that doesn't mean everything. The problem might be that their gold is just too spread out. And yeah, we see that on several of the, well, in several games. And although people are ahead in gold, the fact that one champion is fed is way more important than the whole, well, the whole team having gold. So, and in our case here, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I mean, Jarvan is super fat, but Ezreal is also pretty fat, so he should be able to just keep doing the damage. And since he is an AD carry, he should be doing more damage than Jarvan. Problem is, of course, that Jarvan, because he's so tanky, can just tower dive him here and kill him. Well, not with Veigar there. Veigar should be able to land the stun, but no, he doesn't land the stun at all. They're just going to get a double kill. Yeah, no protection from the Veigar. Obviously, Veigar should have been able to protect that a little bit better. But yeah, Jarvan can tower dive, can take several tower hits without even feeling it, and yeah, that is not a good place to be, especially if you're the Ezreal. And Ezreal definitely playing a good game here compared to the rest of his team. As you can see, only Veigar has been ahead all game, but that's because he has 7 kills and he has been allowed to farm a lot more. Ezreal has more minions. I mean, he has 10 more minions, but still, it is pretty much impossible for him to farm because the Jarvan is coming for him every time. So I don't know where Jarvan is currently in the top lane, making sure that his own lane doesn't push too much. And he will probably be going into the rest of the lanes. But look, he has 10,000 gold, where Ashe has only 7,000, not even 7,000. And yeah, these two have 8. So also, yeah, well, Soraka has way more gold than Sona. Well, it's only like 400, but 400 is a lot for a support. I mean, it's an Oracle's. And oh no! Yeah, he is going to get out of that, but is... Oh no, he's dead. There we go. Yeah, Veigar going down, that is very unfortunate. And the red buff hammering away at the enemy team here. And Ashe going down. This is all because there is no Jarvan here. Jarvan is now coming in. But they have to make use of the fact that Jarvan isn't here. Come on! And there's Jarvan. So the fun is over, they have to switch to him. And a nice arcane something. It's close, but it's not close enough. So yeah, nice arcane shift there to get out of that situation. And unfortunately he doesn't hit that kill. That would have been lucky, of course, because there was no way he could see where Sona was going. But yeah, well. So once again Jack's overextending and in the wrong place and blah 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 blah. Everything that can go wrong will go wrong with him. So Jarvan a little bit scared here, because even though he has all these tanky items, he still doesn't want to engage on this. Come on, yeah, they need to engage. They need to kill this Jarvan. No, it's not going to happen. Shaco coming in here, and Shaco going to do some damage. Oh, Veigar is the target of choice apparently. And yeah, that was not a not how you play that. So yeah, they are going to make sure that the clone doesn't damage them. The clone so tanky compared to well, the other clones we have. Yeah, well, I guess the Mordekaiser clone is pretty tanky as well. But yeah, it does a lot more damage than most other clones, and yeah, they do see Shaco over here. No, yeah, he does get the kill. So yeah, I was afraid that that Veigar, because he missed his skills there, that he wouldn't be able to do anything. So I was wondering how the Sion is doing. Because Sion, yeah, he has, well, he has about 7,500 gold, and I don't know how much extra life he got. 310 and a half. How do you get a half a life? Oh, one. No, no. I understand. One of the skill levels means half a life extra for each kill, probably. So first it's one. No, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how do you get half a life then? Or is it 3 now? Did I? Yeah, I'm trying to follow the team fight while trying to figure this out. It is 3, so it's 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3. Yeah, that makes sense. Then you can actually get half a life. And half a life is still 1 life in League of Legends, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, obviously 2 times that half is not 2 life. So yeah, he has a pretty nice amount of extra health from that, although it is not like huge, because he's not really farming it up with his shield, what we normally see on Sion. Because, well, to do that you have to go AP, and come on, kill him, kill him, kill him. Oh, yeah, Ezreal couldn't really engage on that because he was ignited and they were focusing him. The enemy team doing such a good job of keeping Ezreal down on life and making sure that he cannot do the damage, because he is the one that is doing the damage. And obviously that is what the enemy team wants to avoid. So, oh, almost getting the kill once again there. But she does have some magic resist now. Only 89 magic resist there. Yeah, with the shield from Sona, or the extra buff from Sona. Don't know what it's called, but the well, this one gives you 20 more armor and magic resist. And oh no no no, this is not going to work out at all. Oh, nicely dodged. Yeah, he does have to wait for his skills, or, well, use his skills only when he's in trouble, and yeah, otherwise, yeah, he is going to get caught. And unfortunately, yeah, Ezreal taken down once again, well, taken very low once again, so he cannot stay in, and it is such a shame that he is the one that needs to do the damage, but the enemy team keeps focusing him. If there's one team fight now somewhere that they don't focus him, they're going to win, because oh, finally they get the kill, and now they might be able to do something, because without Jarvan there, it is a hell of a lot harder for the enemy team to do anything, because the rest of the team is not fed at all. Oh, nicely dodged, but unfortunately Shaco coming in at exactly the same moment. Oh, man. And now Jax, come on, show that you can actually play. Come on, show us. No, he's not going to show us at all. Jax is currently 0 and 10. And yeah, 160 minions, that is pretty decent. That is more than Cassiopeia and, well, Ashe, Shaco. Anyhow, yeah, another kill from someone. I don't know who. It doesn't really matter. You guys saw it. I didn't. So why is there a pink ward in the middle of the lane? Is that really just for Shaco? In a random spot on the wall, on the map. So yeah, Cassiopeia going here to get all of these minions. I'm going to actually get quite a bit of gold off of this, which is of course very useful to have. Yeah, she's just going to farm up all of these minions and then going to run back into the enemy team and attempting to do dragon here. But yeah, she is taking... Oh wow, they take... Okay, they take out this Jarvan with great ease, and they're going to get this this dragon just for free. So once again, Jarvan going down, and yeah, it might have been better for him to invest in some actual damage. But so far he has been playing a good game, and they have definitely been having trouble against him. Oh, is he going to survive? Yes, he is. Wow, that is very low. That is under 50 HP. It's kind of funny how often that happens. How often people get nuked down for like here, almost 2k health, and then stay alive with 50 health or so. So under 100 health. That is... yeah, it's pretty amazing. Oh! That was so close! See, another one. Another one that could have easily been killed. And yeah, once again Jarvan in... Oh, he's not going to kill the Jax. He decides he wants the actual money. So the actual gold that he can get from the minions, because it's way more than what he can get for Jax. And yeah, it seems that the minions are pushing quite rapidly here, as they are, or they did destroy this turret, and they did push this lane. Although this turret seems to be full health still, so it's not a problem. But still, it's very annoying when your turrets get pushed by the minions, because you have to react to that. Of course, that's part of the game. And yeah, it's a shame for the blue team that they didn't take out that inhibitor, because that would have made them a lot stronger, well, a lot more of a pushing force than the current situation. So yeah, Jax once again getting caught here, taking down the wrong the wrong Shaco, and yeah, the whole blue team is here. And with the whole blue team here, the purple team will have to retreat. So only Shaco losing his ultimate. Oh, finally, Sona goes down to that burst. But yeah, she didn't escape like last time. There's nobody there, you can see that though. You can't see that, obviously. So we are going to push in, well, the blue team is going to push into this turret, or at least attempt to, with the next minion wave. No? Okay, we're going mid lane then. And they are going to get sniped here if they're not careful. Yeah, bye bye. Gets out just before the enemy team arrives. So risky. Yeah, they are going to lose their blue buff here. And yeah, it seems that the blue team is completely ahead. They are still farming, so last time we saw a comeback, it was because the enemy team wasn't farming at all anymore. But this blue team is still doing a good job, although they keep hunting after Jax. And Jax is really worth less than one of the minions. So it may not be the best of IDs. And oh, with the oracles! He really didn't see the oracles. Really nicely done. So Sion's showing us that he can indeed kill someone. well, he's been doing a decent job in the jungle. I definitely would have thought he would go for AP, but well, he didn't. And he didn't go for attack damage either. He went for, well, Sheen and Phantom Dancer, which is kind of a strange thing to have, and he's going for another Phantom Dancer. So that is, yeah, it is not the smartest choice because it doesn't deal a whole lot of damage. And what you want on Sion is damage, of course. You want to make sure, well, you want damage on virtually any champion. But yeah, you want to make sure that you can actually do damage to lifesteal from it and to stay alive. Of course, also to kill the minions. But yeah, his shield now does 323 damage. That is not a whole lot compared to what it can actually do. But he can still use it to do damage, and I haven't seen him use it yet. So it seems that the enemy team is over there trying to get this Baron going. But yeah, they do have a ward out. Oh no, the enemy team just placed that. Never mind. Oh, Sion face checking without his team there. And yeah, they shouldn't really focus Jarvan. They need to focus the damage dealers first and now go for this. Yeah, this was not good enough by the enemy team. Only this guy has kills and has money, and Shaco wasn't even there, I think. How do I see that? Oh, no, he's over here. So, because Shaco wasn't there... Oh, wow. Because Shaco wasn't there... yeah, it's there's 6 and 11... what's her name? Cassiopeia, who needs to do all of the killing. And that's never going to work. That is... Yeah, she doesn't do a lot of damage because she is so low... well, she doesn't have a lot of farm. Let's see the gold. So, she has 11k, where Jarvan has 13, Shaco has 12, and Ashe has 10. So, she's kind of, well, and Ashe is not going to do anything because she had to run out immediately. She got focused by Sion, and in the end, it's the 15k of these two that that make up for this game, and that they are going to finish this game, of course, and they're going to come out just ahead. I'll keep this up. So yeah, the enemy team trying to hold them off, but it's not going to matter because, well, they're going to win this game anyway.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
They are too far ahead now, and the blue team is not going to be able to push in here, or in the entire enemy base, and do the same amount of damage, because they don't have that kind of damage. It takes them way longer to damage turrets and such. And is he going to get out? So far, no. I want to say so far so good, but yeah, he got sniped there by Shaco. Shaco, of course, doing a hell of a ton of damage, because he actually did build damage. So he has damage, Cassiopeia has damage, but yeah, let's see how much damage Cassiopeia has. Yeah, now she has 550 AP, but yeah, she just couldn't get it to work in this team fight over here, because she wasn't in the right position. She got immediately sniped by the entire team. So yeah, they are going to try to take down an inhibitor, but watch, he doesn't have any damage. It takes him like 50 hits to get this inhibitor. And yeah, he's going to get killed here because of this. And yeah, it's so fail if you go 10 and 0, 12 and 0, and then this happens. And yeah, Sion coming into his element at his last minute, and he needs to just run to the enemy nexus and just kill it, because this should be over, man. But a great fight here. This was really the fight that made it happen. It was really just that one fight. Because it's 34 to 34, there are 7k gold ahead. And in the end, that is all that matters. The amount of gold you have, and especially how it's divided amongst your teammates. And I think my hard disk is full, and that's why it's laggy. So we're going to have to sit it out, and unfortunately there's not a whole lot I can do. Well, it is back to 30 now. 30 FPS. So maybe it can hold like one more minute. Come on. End it, or my computer will not like me. Oh man, it really doesn't like me at this moment, but hopefully they are going to finish this really quickly, so that I will actually be able to do the entire commentary. Oh, so yeah, once again, they are going to focus the damage dealers here, but the other team also, yeah, the other team also getting the damage dealers. And yeah, this was not a good team fight for them, so yeah, I would like to watch that again, but I don't dare do that, because I'm afraid that my hard disk won't be able to take it. So let's see what happens. Shaco is going into the enemy team base, but he has no minions with him, so it's going to take a while.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh, come on! Yeah, they still have the chance to come back from this, but as you can see, they needed 2 aces to do this.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
And, well, now it's Nexus versus Nexus. So this turret has been destroyed as well. And it is going to be close. Finally see him use his shield. He probably has been using it, but I just haven't seen him use it. So because they were so far ahead in gold, they still are, by the way. Yeah, they had 2 aces against them, and they still are equal on turrets here. Well, on how far people invaded the enemy's base. And no, don't get killed. Oh my god. Vigar. Oh, Vigar has a Guardian Angel. That is going to save the team. That is so excellent. I didn't even see that. But then again, there's so much to see that I cannot really keep track of everything. Here, you guys keep track of everything. Then you can say to me, wow, you really didn't see that? Because that's always the case. Obviously, I'm looking for everything at the same time, while still trying to talk about all kinds of random stuff. And yeah, the minions pushing into this inhibitor. Oh no, it's not actually the minions. It's just the champions. So yeah, and now they should be able to kill this. Oh, Sion finally getting to work on the Nexus, and this should be it. Finally, it's over. And unfortunately, that last part wasn't recorded, so I'll re-record it before bringing out the game. So anyway, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. GG.